This is Betswell, Footprints with Betswell. I've missed you guys so much. You can't imagine. A lot has been going on. 2023 has been hectic. And it's been an amazing year. So many blessings, so many lessons. For some reason today, I just thought I should share some of the lessons I've learned in 2023 with you. So I have some 10 quick lessons I bring here today. I'm in my car with my little ones, so there might be some fidgeting at the back, but I just felt like, let me just really do this real quick, you see. So lesson number 1, joy and pain are integral parts of human existence, but I realized in 2023 that sometimes they can cohabit in the same season. Joy and pain can cohabit in the same season. I can't explain that any further, but if somebody can relate, then maybe you can share what you think. Number 2, while you're worried and cannot sleep, God is working behind the scene. God is making all things beautiful in His time, and everything is for our benefit. It always turns out for our good. God always comes through. We just have to keep trusting and keep waiting and to give it time. I have seen that firsthand in my life and in the lives of the people I pray for, the people in my circle, the people in my community. God would definitely come through. It doesn't matter how dirty the situation looks. It doesn't matter how long the prayer, the waiting time is, but God will definitely come through when it is time. He is working behind the scene. He's working on you. He's working on the situation. He's working on the people around you, so that when that season of harvesting comes, everything is going to be beautiful, because He makes everything beautiful in His time. So number 3, they say a friend in need is a friend indeed, but I say a friend in need is not always what you need. Some people prefer you when you're suffering, the suffering version of you, and they cannot genuinely celebrate with you when you hit a big mark, when you hit a win, when you make it. So it's more like they feel useless around you when you're not crying and whining and complaining. You know, when you actually get what you've been praying for, they can't seem to be happy, to be genuinely happy for you. What they feel is more of envy than celebration. So a friend in need is great, but I would rather a friend who is not just a mourner and an advisor, but a friend who is also a cheerleader, one who is ready with the trumpet to sound that victory chant when it's time, to dance with you when it's time, just as much as they would mourn with you and help you out when you're in the deep. So yeah, I have some really great ones who are sympathizers and well-wishers, and of course, cheerleaders, like unbelievable cheerleaders, and I'm grateful. And if you have that in your life as well, hold it dear, because yeah, a friend in need is not always what you need. Sometimes you also need a cheerleader. You also need somebody for that victory chant. You also need somebody to celebrate the wins with, not just somebody to cry and lean on. And number 4, starting over requires a lot of courage, but it also requires consistency and discipline. And I've been trying to start over a couple of things, career-wise, self-growth-wise, and it's just been crazy. But in all of this, what I've learned in 2023 is destiny helpers are real. So you see that thing you want to do, there's someone out there who is going to believe in you and who will be ready to fan your talents to flame. So keep putting in the work, keep showcasing what you're good at, and believe it or not, somebody is going to find you in the crowd and will validate you and will give you the platform that you need to excel. And number 5, good people can do bad stuff. Yeah, good people can also hurt others. Yeah, because sometimes your best is not always good enough. It depends on who's on the receiving end. People carry a lot of baggage with them. So you might be saying yes, and all they can hear is no or maybe. So it might not necessarily be on you, but I just want to say the fact that you hurt somebody doesn't make you a bad person. I'm not saying it's okay to hurt people, but I'm saying it's possible to hurt people even when you don't want to, even when you're just giving your best, even when you're just doing your all, and people still get hurt. It's possible. So I don't want you to burden yourself with that load of perfection. And I don't want you to burden other people with the load of perfection because you think that these other people always have to be kinder and better and bigger in every scenario. So yeah, good people can do bad stuff and good people can hurt other people. But in all of it, we just have to keep trying to be as kind as possible because this world, our world of today, needs all the kindness it can get to make it better, you see. So yeah. Number 6, not every smile reflects a pure intention. I'm over 35 years, but I'm only realizing now in 2023 more than ever that human beings are more calculative and strategic in their relationships than they are real. A lot of people look at you, they smile at you, smile with you, they talk to you, but they're being strategic with you. They're not being as plain as you feel that, they are not being as plain as you think they could be, or I don't know how to explain it, because there's this childlike innocence that some people carry that makes them to believe in the now, like makes them believe in what they see, but it's not always the case. Human beings tend to be more strategic and calculative in their relationships than they are real. So yeah, I have this friend of mine who always says, oh, Yolanda, life is not that simple. Life is not black and white. There are gray areas. And before now, I couldn't understand it. But this 2023, believe it or not, I am so confident that, yeah, human beings tend to be more strategic and calculative in their relationships than they are real with you. So always guard your heart. Look out for yourself and give out the love, but really tone down your expectation so you don't get hurt. Number 7. There's a price to pay for success, emotionally, mentally, materially. For to whom more is given, more is expected. And you have to be ready to pay the price when that big win comes. I think that's why they're saying that it's lonely at the top, because it's not always as good a feeling, when you make it. Because when you make it or when you hit a big mark, you could actually lose people, and you could also gain other people, and you could face lots of challenges to actually maintain the status quo. So yeah, success comes with its own fair share of baggage, and you have to be ready for it mentally so that you can be able to understand it when it comes. The blessings of God make it rich and added no sorrow, and it's knowledge that's going to help you to enjoy your season of the win without letting the devil sabotage it with other crazy ideas. Number 8, relationships can last a very short time, but they can teach you life lessons that you will not learn like any other time. So the length of a relationship doesn't matter, but a relationship can be so short and yet teach you unforgettable life lessons. Number 9, selfless love is beautiful. It's fulfilling. For people like me who my love language is service, so selfless love is feels like purpose. It's like that's why you live to serve people. So sometimes it can be really hard to actually love yourself, but I've learned in 2023 that self-love, healthy self-love is ultimate. You should never neglect yourself, because at some point you will come to realize that you are the only person who can truly take care of yourself. So as much as you want to love others selflessly, leave something for yourself. Fill your cup first and let what's overflowing serve the people around you. I'm speaking especially to people who gain so much from serving others. You have to be very, very keen to make sure that you're not burning yourself out. You're not drying your cup. Yeah, because your cup has to be full for you to truly give, without grudges, without pain, and without burnout. So yeah, selfless love is fulfilling, but a healthy self-love is ultimate. Number 10. Don't stop praying. There's so many unseen battles that we're fighting in our lives, especially in our adult lives. Never stop praying. You don't want to run out of prayers and you're safe. And if you have a child, it's even more important to pray. Pray for their today, pray for their tomorrow, speak into their future, speak into their lives. This world has so many unseen battles, and for children of God, we can only fight that in the war room, in the prayer room. So please don't stop praying, because that prayer is going to save you more than you imagine. Yeah, so pray without ceasing, like the Bible says. So yeah, I would like to think that 2023 has turned me into a philosopher. I've learned so many things in 2023 that I have not learned in my almost 40 years of life. And I've unlearned things as well. But that's what life is about, right? Learning and unlearning, getting better each day, becoming a better version of yourself, enjoying life better. Believe me, adulthood is challenging. But the more you learn and unlearn and try to free yourself of the baggages that you carry, the more you get to, truly enjoy life. Yeah, that's about it. It's been great catching up with you. I hope you keep well, take care of yourself, love yourself more, and God bless you and everyone that you care about. I love you so much, and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye. Stay glued. Share if you can. Stay glued. Share if you can. And yeah, you'll never know who needs this.